Speaking of which, we also have to go check out the Imaginarium Theater, because right now it has reset and we've got Pyro, Hydro, Electro in there, which isn't necessarily awful, but I don't know how well we are actually going to be able to do here. Oh, we can actually do normal mode. That's actually really nice. We need 16 to start the hard mode, unfortunately, but yeah, we are just going to take all the free characters that we can, slump in everyone else that is available, and we'll just go. We are on the verge of being able to do this, but I don't think that matters all that much. We're gonna take Vape Origin, because why not? Then we'll just go beat up some guys. And again, because of how this game mode works, we kind of have to use the free characters that we get. We discussed this earlier in a different episode as well. We are going to be able to use these three, because if we don't, we literally can't enter right now. And it's just what it is. Keeping them off screen doesn't really make sense because, I mean, we're just gonna have to play them at some point. So, for this part of the series only, we'll get to use characters that aren't on the standard banner. But everything we include here has to be from there, which I think is fair. I still don't really know what Dahlia or Siegeween does. To be honest, I still don't know. Like, you shoot a bubble, I know that. But that's as far as my knowledge of Siegeween goes. Someone in the comments will have to tell me what Siegeween is actually meant to do, because I wish I knew. I also can't play Mawika really well, but hey. Siegeween also has this burst, which is just a worse version of Nouvelette's burst. There we go. There we go. Okay, well. First one was easy, because we have access to freaking Mawika. Ooh, Shangling is good here. Let's pick up Shangling. We get a free companion. Let's grab one of the other ones. We get to grab Fischl, which is great. We can't afford the Overload Origin, darn. Either one that needs Pyro or one that needs Pyro. So, Pyro it is. I guess we could just get Mawika out of here as soon as possible, which seems to be the correct case of action here. Actually, we could do Yanfei. Yanfei's cool. This is a terrible team for Yanfei, but we're doing it anyway. Go, Yanfei, go! Hell yeah! I'm not even doing reactions anymore. I'm just pushing Yanfei buttons. Anyway, easy. God, I want to have Yanfei on this account. She'd be so much fun to build for this challenge in particular. Let's grab Xingqiu. We are at the first boss. Let's grab Electrocharge Origin just for the bonus damage that gives. Let's grab... From Companion Electro, we'll either get Auroron or that, so it doesn't really matter. Let's do Vaporize Origin. We'll do Tidal Shock. Let's go fight the PMA. The PMA is slightly annoying, but considering we have access to Clorand, I don't think it's gonna matter in the slightest. Let's just do this. Hello, PMA. Let me just play the most overpowered character available for a little bit. I miss playing Clorand on my main account. Maybe I'll make a video on Clorand at some point. She's just fun. Oh, I'm 2 seconds off my cooldowns. No. Oh, it's not taking any damage anymore because it has to do a stupid mechanic. Boo. Alright, which one? This one? Don't be the diggy one. Damn it. And Clorand does Clorand things. I mean, I don't think anyone expected that not to be easy. They gave me Clorand. Oh, let's grab Diluc. Diluc's fun. Let's do another Vaporize Evolution here, make everything better. Oh, we could get Supreme Source Water. Let's do that then. Character steal increase Vaporize damage for triggering it on opponents. Yes, sir. Mystery Cache. We like Mystery Caches. Well, these don't really matter. Hooray. Let's do the Frost Witch and some big boys. Why not? It has so little application. I don't know what it does. It doesn't do anything. Who designed Siegeween? Like, why would they do this cute little thing so dirty? Like, you shoot a bubble, and it, like, bounces a little bit, and then it doesn't do anything. Oh my god, we actually have to kind of defend our point here. Get him! What? Oh my god, you took no damage. I wonder why. Oh my god, 96,000! What the fuck? Moika, stop acing my entire, like, career. Stop it. I want at least one of my characters to look cool. You don't have to do... Okay, I hit for 77,000 with, that burst there. That's fine. Like, I want at least one of my characters to look cool, Moika. You don't have to do me dirty like that. Let's grab Beidou. Let's grab a random companion. We only have one left anyway, so it's gonna be Auroron, and then we don't really have anything else. I hate these ones, but I think these are the best we can fight here. Okay, we're not ending the stage early. We're gonna try and get the bonus objective too, if we can. We may as well try and get Stellas on everything possible here, because it'll give us more rewards, and more rewards are fun. Anyways, we got 24 opponents. We already have all of our members, so we're up to the final one, where we have access to... We're gonna have to be playing Vaporize and Overload at the same time here. So, we should probably grab the upgrade for Overload so that we have it. Let's grab 2 upgrades for Overload, actually, so we can get the Elementary Explosion. Because we have to deal with the stupid fucking crab. Luckily for us, we do have Hydro to actually deal with the crab, so we should be okay. I mean, we only have 4 more members here, so it should be fine. We also have the wave, which is actually very helpful. I don't think we're going to ace this one because we don't have enough Hydro to really do that, but... I could have done this way better, I feel. There we go. Look, as long as we're triggering anything here, I think we're good. Should probably have saved that for when he comes back, but I was a moron and didn't. I don't know why I instinctively turned to Auroron to do things. We're gonna redo that. I know I can do that way better. Man, he is just getting off of that so quickly. I don't know if Siju is gonna help all that much, but having 2 Hydros to at least take down the shield might just be better. Because I don't think we have enough Hydro application with Xingqiu alone to actually get this, like, shell down. I don't know where the hitbox for the shell is either, which doesn't help, I suppose. I think it's the little crown that he has behind the, whatever it's called, like behind his thing. Let's rewind really quickly. Let's keep Siegeing for this boss, and that should be just fine. Alright, after many ifs and buts, we have the final team, which is going to defeat the crab, because I say that it's going to. Crab is stupid, don't like the crab, whatever. Take this bubble. I'm breaking your shield, hopefully. That did way less than I thought that was gonna do. Okay, well, we broke it at the very least. That's nice. At least we got that part down. The problem is I don't exactly know how Siegewene's bubbles even are supposed to work. So I'm just kind of firing at will. We do have the Storm Cloud, though. I got that upgrade when I redid the whole thing. And the Storm Cloud is actually really strong in this. I don't know how much that's gonna matter necessarily, because we still need to get our thing, which is this, and then we can burst with Siege Ween. And then we can entirely fluff the hit. But yeah, we broke it again. It's fine. We will be able to kill it this time because we actually have enough to break the shields. Shocker there. Well, if you have enough things to break the shield, you can win the video game. Find out more exciting news. There we go. Alright, we managed to do normal mode. Good for us, even though we had to kind of restart it once or twice there just to be able to get things. We missed one Stella, which is unfortunate, but honestly, if we have a couple more strong Hydro characters for bosses like that, I think it should be fine. We don't at the moment, which kind of sucks. We really only have Xing Shou. Oh well, we get a ton of rewards here. I'll take them all, thank you. We clear up to Act 6, 440 Primos, along with a bunch of other stuff, as well as some things here, and our debut rewards, because that was the first time clearing normal mode, which gives us 400 more. We got a ton of things to get now, so let's just wish away. That's still blue. That is a purple. It's probably gonna be weapon now because you just got a character, right? A Fav sword I will take. Being able to either have two characters on Fav or refine a Fav sword is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna be upset about that. Fav swords are awesome. They're like one of few weapons that I will happily accept at any time, honestly, because Favs are just, they're great. Alright, final wish. It's blue. Oh well. Now, as we said, we are allowed to, in fact, buy and use these on the weapon banner, which I think we're going to do today. Both of these weapons are kind of bad, though. The best one being Vivid Notions, because it just does 28% increased attack on top of crit damage. It doesn't honestly matter that much, because I doubt we're going to get it, but as we said, we're allowed to use them, so we will. That is blue. That is purple, actually. That could be anything. Oh, an early Kachina. That's weird. I don't know if I care about that much. Kachina is interesting. Kachina is one of the characters we would have gotten for free anyway, so getting her a little bit early doesn't exactly harm us. That does mean we'll eventually have access to her C1, though, which is whenever she mounts or dismounts Turbo Twirly, she'll absorb all the crystal shards, and then whoever picks up a shard gets 3 energy to Kachina. It's not a terrible C1, honestly, but Kachina herself is a little bit interesting. The only reason she is interesting is because she has Night Soul, which also enables us to do some Night Soul shenanigans, but she can run Scroll of the Cinder City in just about any team as a support unit in order to activate that set, because let's be honest, Kachina's personal damage is never going to be great. So if we have a team that wants to run Scroll, Kachina is actually very, very useful, and apparently I interrupted myself. Neat, we can do the echoes now. I don't think there's a single echo we can actually get on this account. I'm gonna double check really quickly because I don't remember who has echoes. Although Diluc has an echo, doesn't he? We could get Diluc's echo. Yeah, we could get Diluc's echo. This is true. I completely forgot. So Diluc can technically get her echo. Kirara Ningguang, Jean has an echo. Now there's a few we can get. I don't know what I was talking about. There's clearly a few that we can get. But no, Kachina is interesting. I don't think she's going to be a major character to build at the moment, because the problem with Kachina is that, of course, she is Geo, which is one of the hardest ones for us to do in the Imaginarium. I'm going to get these as well before someone gets upset at me. No, the problem, let's go into the character archive real quick and I'll show you what I mean here. Now, even with Iluga's release coming soon, there's only there's 5 characters, technically 6 now that Iluga's coming, so I guess Geo isn't awful. It's not as bad as some other ones. I'll take it back. Geo might be doable. Dendro is definitely the worst one, being only 3, so technically 4 with Kali. So anything that has Dendro included is probably going to be really tough for us to do. But yeah, no, maybe I'll actually have to rethink on Kachina. Kachina might be more useful than I give her credit for. Oh, we got another wish in us. Let's do one more wish for the hell of it. Why not? Here we go. Oh, man. Look, I don't know what I expected that to be, but We did a ton of wishes today. I can't really be upset. We got some cool things. Kujusara and Kachina are both super odd characters. Kujusara being the worst one out here because obviously she's not going to be super useful to us. If we, through some gigantic miracle, manage to get her to C6, she could be a fairly good Keqing support. But that warrants getting her to C6, and let's be honest here, as we know on this account, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. It is now about a week or so later, and multiple audio issues throughout recordings and whatnot. It's not like we're going to be doing a lot more this episode. Managing to actually beat the Imaginarium was kind of awesome, but I figured I'd do a quick check-in here to let you guys know what we got. Columbina has just been released, meaning we got a bunch of Primo gems for free, which is awesome. We also have ourselves the, not Welkin Moon, what's it called? The, Travel Long and Journey Far or whatever? What? Oh, that is the wrong menu. What is the name of this event again? Oh, May Fortune Find You. That's what it is. I had no idea, to be honest. Which gives us a bunch of free wishes. Most of them, of course, are these disgusting pink wish balls, but we can spend them on the weapon banner to hope to get some more characters that way. We also have the Serene Moonlit Nights coming up soon, which is going to give us a 10 pull, as well as the, Lantern Rite, which is going to get us a character selector, which I am still not entirely sure who I'm going to pick. But it is leaning towards Gaming, because Gaming is, again, one of the best characters we could get at 4-star level. Maybe a Lan Yan constellation, but to be honest here, we already have a C1 Lan Yan, and we don't really need C2. So, yeah, C2 is good, but we don't need it. But yeah, no, we have a couple of wishes to do, so we're just going to do them. We're going to start with the weapon banner, because it's irrelevant. We're just, yeah. Hooray. This one's the fun one, though. Hopefully we get something neat here. That is a blue. That is a purple, though. That's very nice. I think a weapon is due now. No, we get Goru. Ah. Well, as I explained multiple times on this show, Goru is unfortunately one of the only characters on the standard banner that we cannot make use of at all. Ningguang, maybe, but even then that is a massive stretch because Goru needs to be C6 to do the thing he wants to do. That's really sad. I'm not happy about that one at all, actually. That one sucks. Look, I make fun of Dori for not being very good, but Goru is unfortunately not just not good. Goru is a dead character pool. We get another purple, though, very early. That's nice. Weapon? Yes. Sack Sword is good, though. We can upgrade Xingqiu's weapon with that. I don't necessarily mind that either. We got one more wish. It's blue. Shocking surprise. And then we have the shop where we can buy one more wish. As well as I still have not done the Stardust exchange for these because, let's be honest here, I haven't had time to play that much on this account. So we're just going to get another weapon banner pull, which is going to be useless. And then we get another standard banner pull, which is going to be useless. I skipped it preemptively because guess what? I knew it was going to be bad. For upgrades though, Xingqiu getting another refinement rank on this is actually superb. Which means it now goes from 40% chance to 50% chance. That might not seem big, but considering our teams and Xingqiu being one of the best DPSs on it, that's actually massive. Now, the last thing I wanted to do for today before we end off is actually get our Benny ready to ascend to level 80, because I've been holding off on this for a while and I've been meaning to do it, and I just never got around to it, so now we're gonna do that. I keep forgetting to do it for whatever reason, and it's annoying me now. I feel stupid for having 2 people die to this damn thing, but I forgot we increased the world level, and this thing now basically one-shots us. Anyway, we need some more Everflame seeds. That's all we're doing here. Here is pull number 2. Can we get 3? We actually do get 3. That's not a half-bad feather, actually. It's not tremendous or anything, but Tignari could probably use that. For sake of reason here, I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to level everybody up to a level 20 to get their ascension point, because it's a couple of wishes that I am 100% going to forget about otherwise, so I may as well do that. Here is Goru. I don't even think I have any Stunganamia pearls. Oh, never mind, I do. Well, isn't that neat? That is a free wish from Goru. And then I believe we also have Kachina, which this one I don't think I can do. Oh no, I can. I have 5 berries. Wow, I've been productive. But there is another wish from Kachina as well. Isn't that nice? And there is the final required kill for today. We get ourselves a defense goblet. We don't really care. I just noticed something about the wind wheel asters. If it's raining or storming, the actual wheels on the flower spin. I never saw that before. That's surprising attention to detail, honestly. A bunch of farming later, as these things always go. Bennett is finally brought up to level 80. He's not going to be able to reach level 80 right now, though, because I still have to go out and farm a bunch of XP books as normal, but that's perfectly fine. He's at least ascended to the point where I want him to be. I still need to level the Favonius sword, though, and I haven't really decided yet whether or not I'd like to keep an additional Favonius sword or enhance this one. But for the time being, I think keeping multiple Favonius swords is probably better. It's one of the rare weapons where refinements are super good, but also having multiples of them is equally as good somehow. Regardless, let's throw in the rest of the wishes that we made here to end off the episode. Another purple is insane. What the hell? Well, look, I was speaking about Goro just earlier. There's Ningguang again. Not the character I'd like to see, but whatever. She's here. I don't even know what Ningguang C1 does. I guess I'm gonna have to look at that in a second. Can Ningguang even be used on this account? I don't think Ningguang really does anything is the problem, but here's Ningguang. Ningguang C1. Oh, when a normal attack hits, it deals AoE damage. Great. I don't know if that's relevant whatsoever. Oh, hey, look, we get another wish because I finished my commissions. Ah, shucks. Regardless, though, I'd like to thank you for watching this video, as always. I know the standard-only episodes are coming out a bit slower these days, but that's mostly because we're kind of in the grinding phase of this account now. It's not that I have to do that much more to be brought up to speed. I have to finish the Archon quests, which, speaking of that, the Sumeru Archon quest will be streamed sometime probably this week. Don't quote me on that, though, but just keep an eye open in the announcements tab, or head over to the Discord, because I will definitely be announcing it there if I decide to do it. Other than that, though, we are kind of just at the point where we have to wait for characters and do the events and get everything that we need to do to get places, and that's kind of it. But yeah, thank you for watching.